So, as I mentioned in my video, which I don't know who actually saw it or cared to see it, but I mentioned in my video from this weekend that I would have another video. Oh yeah, on Friday I did that. And I mentioned that today, on the 11th, I would have another video. So, this is my other video. I am currently in a rental car. So, I still don't have my car back. They're still working on it. Damn rats. Not the mechanics, the actual, because it was rodent damage. It's one of the most expensive things. However, I do have comprehensive coverage, so it's totally fine in that capacity. My coverage, though, for my vehicle only covered up to $1,500 for a rental. So now, this rental is on my own dime. But I had to rent it to make some money. Otherwise, I'm not going to make it till the end of the month, because I don't actually know when I'll get my car back. So, if I can work every day a 15-hour day, if there's, actual pickups to do, then I can potentially make enough money to pay rent for next month. Of course, I've been applying for work, but it's tough because this is on my own dime now. But I have to. I mean, I could just sit around till the end of the month, and sure, I have enough money in my bank account to pay my rent, but what if I don't have my car back? What if I don't get work between, I've been applying for jobs, right? Then what do I do? Because then I won't make it to my next bill date, whatever that is, the 8th or something. So, that's what I'm doing. But if I can work good 15, 16-hour days, get enough pickups for this delivery work now that I'm trying out, then I can actually pay for the car this week and make a little bit of money. I'm still losing about $400 a week for the rental. Yeah. So that's where kind of, I think, the end of this discussion ends. But yeah, I've been applying for work. I went to an interview on Thursday, which is an actual real interview. This past year, I've been applying for jobs with companies, and I've gotten so many fake interviews. 2 of them, they both offered me a job, one in writing, and then they pretended as if they've never even met me. I can handle being told, we don't think you're a good fit for whatever reason, doesn't matter. I wish I could sue for something like this. I hate fake diversity interviews. And that's a whole other discussion of why that happens, and I know. Maybe I'll talk about it. I don't know if I want to talk about the industry or not. But I used to work in an industry where I was a manager, and we did a lot of that. And we hired a lot of international people for the intent because they don't have the same rights as citizens. And we would take advantage of that financially for a lot of reasons. It's interesting because I even said to my friend, what if I just told them I'm an international person and put on a bit more of a obvious accent? Because I have an accent, right? People talk to me you don't sound Canadian. No, I don't. I sound more American than anything else. There's a lot of reasons for that. Mainly because I was not born in Canada. My teachers were Americans. But then I studied French as well. But then at home I learned a different language. And then I started studying sign language, and then French, and a little bit of Korean. So, and then I spent 2 years or so with a British accent. That's a different thing. I was working in a museum. It's a weird thing. Anyway, so my voice is muddled very uniquely. And I also pronounce words and enunciate words in a certain way that I like the sound of them. Like tomato. I love how that sounds. So, but this is a weird week for me. On the 15th, I'm going to have a new video. And so it's a weird week for me. On the 15th, I have an anniversary I want to talk about, which is in about 4 days. It's a weird one, and I really haven't even had much time to talk about it. So on the 15th of May, I'm going to have a new video going up, and yeah. Now I'm thinking of, but I've got to log on and start working because it's already 9:30 or whatever. Where's my, oh, I'm using my phone. Oh my gosh. Anyways. So that's my experiences and my journey so far. It's interesting how these possibilities you don't really know, but that is life. That's life. And it's interesting how that sort of phrase has disappeared from the generation, saying, oh, that's life. It's like when you have something bad happens, they try to fix it and have solutions and all these different argumentative ideas, and that's fine to a certain extent, but really it's just, that's life. Deal with it emotionally and move on. You can't always have an answer to something. That's just what it is. Simple. And now, more and more, I think that idea of that's life is coming back. In the regard that there's lots we can't really do anything about. And the people that are working, that you're utilizing their systems or services, are going through the same things you are. More and more people are understanding that as well. But anyways, then there's the whole group of people that are completely removed from reality because they're... Damn, it's getting hot in this car. Yeah, okay. I'll see you on the 15th.